Does it happen with you that your husband or wife wanted to go out for dinner, but you did not want to because you just did not feel like going? Also, when you receive invitations for parties and weddings, you always think about the excuses that you can make so that you can skip going. Namaste, my name is Asta Jain, and in this playlist, we are talking about how we can deal with sadness. If the above stated statements, if the other said statements are true for you, then there are very high chances that you're actually doing ruminative thinking. It means that something happened which you did not want to happen, or you are worried that something might happen, and because of that, you are overthinking about it and you're continuously thinking about it. And that has actually started to affect your day to day life now. But it is very important that we learn to see the situations from a third person point of view. You can ask yourself certain questions like, does my being sad actually change the situation? Does it change the outcomes? Does it actually change how things fell into place? And you will realize that that is not going to happen. Sometimes we actually have to accept what happened and then think from another person's point of view as to now what I can do to make myself feel better. Just imagine that your friend is telling you this exact same situation, and what advice would you give him? Would you tell him to keep on overthinking about it, or would you tell him to actually put it in the dust bag and then take your life ahead? And hence, we also need to understand that sometimes if we are committing some error because of something wrong happened, then we need to think about it for a very limited period of time. Now, thinking about it for some time is important because that allows us to actually learn from our mistakes so that we are not repeating them in the future. But thinking about them over and over again actually does not make sense because it doesn't really change things. In no way do we feel better about things, but actually it only makes us feel worse about ourselves and about our lives. In the Bhagavad Gita, it has been said that we should actually be as calm as the ocean, because there will always be thoughts that will entice us towards them and which will actually distract us from thinking about our goals. And so, whenever you recognize that you're having thoughts about your past or about some errors that you made or that somebody else made, always consciously stop yourself and bring your thoughts back to the goals that you have set in your life. Also, it has been said in Bhagavad Gita that sometimes we place too much importance on our own actions, and we think that because I did this, the entire thing fell apart, and this should not have happened, but this only happened because I did so. But that is not the case, because whenever anything is happening or any situation is happening, it is a result of many variables coming into place. So it might be a result of the time factor, of the people factor, of many other things which are actually beyond our control. So again, I would say that thinking about something again and again will actually do no good to you. So just try and inculcate these thoughts in your mind. Imagine that you're speaking to a friend and what advice would you give him? And I'm sure that this is going to help you a lot. In the next video now, we are going to talk about the power of forgiveness and how it is beneficial not for the other person but for ourselves. So if you want to know about it, do meet me in the next video. Till then, namaste.